Hey guys, it's James the Rambling Dasher. Welcome to an episode of Dashing in the Dark. So this is our late episode on Wednesday. I don't know what the date is, the 27th maybe? And we just finished up our early episode. We're sitting at about $70 after almost 3.5 hours. And we took a break and got some gas, and now we're headed. We hit pause, and we just got another offer for like $6 for 4 miles, and we're 2 miles away from it, so hopefully it won't be that far of a delivery. And it takes us back into Bryant, so where we kind of want to go anyway. So we're going to kind of head that direction. I do want to, if you're seeing this episode, thank you for checking us out. Thank you for those repeat offenders who keep coming back. We greatly appreciate you. I do want to refer back to the earlier episode, which would have come out yesterday. We did three things that will improve your on-time rate in the new Dasher rating. So if you're on the new Dasher, overall Dasher rating, and you're struggling with the on-time rate, I would highly encourage you to check that video out. It came out yesterday. I'm not sure when these videos are going to come out, but if you're watching this today, check the one out, the previous episode. I'm going to say, well, I don't even want to guess as to the episode number. I think we are releasing episode 148 and 149, 150, so 152 should be today. 151 maybe was the episode where we did the top 3 opportunities, or top 3 things to get your on-time rate to be better, to increase your on-time rate. So yeah, check out that video. I think it's 3 important things that everyone should be doing if you're concerned about your on-time rate. I struggle with it a lot. I get frustrated with it a lot, but I have seen lots of improvement with DoorDash. But there's at least one thing in there that most people are not doing and not taking advantage of, and you don't even know about it. So go check out that video and make sure that you're taking advantage of all 3 areas in making sure that you have on time taken care of. I think, I haven't looked at mine in a little bit, but if I go look at mine right now before I get to this restaurant, my ratings right now, I'm at 95 overall, and my on time is up to 98. Because of some of the things that I take advantage of and what I've been doing with my on-time rating as of late. So go check out that video. If I get this order delivered on time, another late one falls off, I can be at 99 here, and then I don't have any more late ones for a long while. So I'll be doing good if I get that one and get up to 99% on my late orders. So basically, in DoorDash, you do have the ability to have I don't think you can get 105%, but the way they do the math, you possibly could. I don't know, so I just don't know. Anyway, all right, we're here at US Pizza in Bryant. I'm gonna run out and grab this food, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we are picking this up, 7:52. We picked it up 3 minutes early, it looks like. So now we are going to deliver by 8:02. Let's see what let me send them a quick message. Boom. I have your order. Send a meme. I got some new memes today, but I don't know if I got any. Oh, I got a pizza one, even though they didn't order any pizza. I made one up on ChatGPT that says thanks for the free food, and it shows me eating pizza out of a DoorDash bag, and then it says just kidding, on my way. So we'll see what that can get us. I'll put some extra laughing faces on there in a comment. Directions. So deliver by 8:02. It says we'll be there by 7:55. So DoorDash, I feel like, is doing a really good job of giving us plenty of grace period on the delivery side, which is very beneficial, so that we don't get a bunch of late orders. I know at the end of the day, this is what I said a long time ago when they were just hounding people on late, everything's late. And I'm like, something's got to give with this algorithm, right? What are you people doing? Okay, thank you. And something's got to give on the algorithm, because it is broken, because everything picking up is late, everything delivering is late. And I really thought that they should do something like, here's the reality, is that DoorDash doesn't want bad quote-unquote employees. They don't want bad contractors working for them. They don't want people who are going to steal. They want people who are going to get the orders delivered on time. And when you start doing things to weed out those kind of people, but you also make it so tight to weed out the people who do a good job for you, that it just kind of hurts the workforce, so to speak, of the people who do a good job. So possibly it had something to do with something like that. They were weeding people out and just saying, hey, it's not, those people aren't going to be it. But here was my thought, and this was like a month ago I said this. I said, even if you give a decent grace period, those people will find a way to make it late, right? Because they don't try. And anyway, so I feel less stressed driving around and not feeling the pressure of having to be there exactly on time. And then if I have a grace period, what if it's an apartment? What if there's a traffic? What if there's something happened in the road? What if it's an apartment that's around back and it's up 3 flights of stairs? How am I supposed to get there when I only have a 1-minute grace period? So that's those little things like that that kind of just etch in the back of your mind as negatives for DoorDash. And I feel like I'm a good DoorDasher, right? And I'm fixing to get bit on this one because it's taken me to the back gate of Hurricane Lake Estates, and the gate is going to be closed, I promise you. I hate this part because there's no way around it. So I'm probably going to get a late one on this one, because unless this gate just coincidentally is open, I'm going to have to make a U-turn and go back around to the front entrance, which is going to take me like 10-15 minutes. Maybe, fingers crossed, it'll be open. I can't tell. It's open. It's open for a little bit anyway. I'm going to ram my way through there. Don't close on me there, buddy. Oh. Okay, we made it through. Woo! I was gonna be disappointed if we had to drive all the way around. I'm glad we did it. They put in these new speed bumps in here that are not a joke. They are not a joke. I kind of wish we had some of these in my neighborhood, because people just fly up and down our main road. I don't know what those things would cost, but it would be nice to have them in our neighborhood. I know that, I'm sure that the neighborhood has to pay for them, but maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we could petition the city to get some for our neighborhood. Alright, I'm gonna go find this house. We're really close, like maybe 5 houses away. So we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we got that one dropped off. It was a $6 order. $2.50 with a $3.50 tip. Puts us at $76.48 after 3 hours and 46 minutes. So I need to get another order in here to keep us above the 20 bucks an hour number. I tell you, it's typically my fault if I don't get over 20 bucks an hour. Tonight I took an extended break to go pump gas, and every time I get gas it hurts me in my dashing. But here's a wow. Oh, I'm very tempted to not do this one. This one here, $9 for 2 drop-offs. It's only 8.5 miles, but I'm gonna decline that because that seems like it's a bit. So it's 2 $4.50 orders, and I don't think I want to do that for $9. So there's our first decline of the night. It says it dropped me to 79%. I'm not that worried about our AR at this point. AR doesn't have near the bearing on our overall dasher rating that on-time delivery has. And from what I've seen from other people sharing posts of theirs, if you have hardly any unassigned orders at all, or any orders that have been complained about, maybe, that you lose some numbers pretty quick. Like I can't remember what it was, but like some of those things are only worth 15 points, but if you drop to a 97%, then you lose like 3 or 4 or 5 points on those things. And I'm like, good night, that thing will hit you. Whatever I can't remember what the heck they're called. There's a completion, which the only way to get something that's not completed is if you go out there and accept the order and then you unassign from the order. Well, if you unassign before the system says that you can unassign without any consequences, so so those count against you pretty bad. So I don't want to do that. I don't typically do that. I've done it maybe 2 or 3 times, and going on, well, it's about 1 year and 3/4 now that I've been dashing. And I can probably count the number of times that I've unassigned on one hand. And it takes 100 deliveries to get those to come off of your because basically it's just a rolling 100 deliveries for that to be taken away. Now it takes you about, I don't know, it takes me about, if I get maybe 12, 13 deliveries a day, and let's say that I go gangbusters and do 15 deliveries, and that would be 45 a week. So that would be 2 weeks and then another day, right? To get so it'd be basically seven of my 6-hour days. If I was getting 15 a day, sometimes I don't get, maybe I rarely get 15 deliveries in 6 hours. I probably get closer to like 12, maybe 13. Sometimes I get 15, but sometimes I don't. All right, so I haven't got any orders since I declined that one for $9. And I've said this before, that sometimes I think DoorDash can put you in timeout if they don't like your decline habits, which I've only declined one all day, so they shouldn't be putting me any kind of timeout. I don't know if that's real or just my own imagination, but it makes you think about, it's like, okay, I just declined an order now, and I've been getting orders just boom, boom, boom every few seconds after the last order, and I get another order. So right now it's been about 2 or 3 minutes, so it's just kind of like, what's going on here? But I'm gonna go back into the Alcoa area here and just see if anything is popping around here. It's only 8 o'clock at night. I was a little hesitant because I don't want to go down to WingStop necessarily. A lot of times when I get into Bryant, I start getting way into Southwest Little Rock or Otter Creek in Little Rock, and I just as soon stay away from those areas, because once you get down there, then you have to pause to get back, because you don't want to take any more offers in that direction. Because once you get in that direction, then you start getting into South Little Rock, and they'll suck you in off of University over there. Yeah, I had to order off of University the other day, or somewhere over that direction. I can't remember. I don't know where I'm going. I should have turned at that light instead of going straight. And it's been so long, my phone just went black. So that's my phone, whatever you call it. So that's kind of odd that I haven't got any orders in that amount of time. It says average wait 4 to 12 minutes. I think that's for my status. I'm not getting deliveries. Continue. So, I don't know. There's no telling. What's weird is I go to sub restaurants and I rarely get certain orders for some restaurants, and then I go in there and I was like, I've been dashing for 2 years. This is for my first deliveries. Then they tell me, oh, we get DoorDash orders all the time, and I'm like, that's interesting. So it also makes me wonder is why do I not get DoorDash orders for certain restaurants, or get them maybe once every 2 months or less? So it's that, to me, is a little bit interesting. Nope. 875 for Wendy's. Where is this Wendy's at? I'll accept it. It's 6 miles. But where's the Wendy's? Okay, it's the Wendy's up in Benton. Alright, so we're heading to Benton. So we got about a 4-minute drive to get there. I would say that if you guys have any thoughts about anything associated with DoorDashing that you want a top 3 list about, or a top whatever, or best ideas for XYZ, put it down in the comments, and I'll do my best to do a video about it, or put it in one of these videos, and we'll go from there. So that's the shout out or call out, or what do you call it, a call to, I forget what they call it. I'm getting tired, and it's only 8 o'clock. But anyway, so if you guys think of anything like that that you want to see more about, just let me know in the comments, and we'll see what we can do. So I'm going to hit the pause, go pick up this food. We'll catch you on the other side. Alright guys, so we picked this order up. We've already sent them a message that the food is on the, or that we are headed that way. It says leave it at the door. Boom, directions delivered by 8:26. And our 8:22, so we got a 6-minute grace period. So DoorDash is doing good with the grace period, I have to say, so that's much appreciated. Now I just got to figure out where the heck I'm going. Am I going left or right out of here? Interesting. Probably should turn the headlights on, huh? And okay. So I sent them a meme that said I was going to eat their food, or thanks for the free food, and they just said thank you. That is the kind of people that I like. It's like, hey, eat my food, thank you. So I sent them the Homer Simpson one. So I made a new meme with myself with a picture of pizza on my shirt, and I'm eating pizza, and I'm holding a DoorDash bag, and it says, thanks for the free food. And then at the bottom it says, just kidding, I'm on my way, or something like that. So I personally think those memes are hilarious. But I made one. Coincidentally, I uploaded the picture of myself into ChatGPT, and I had a Taco Tuesday shirt that my son made that's in our link tree down below. If you want to go check them out, go check out those Taco Tuesday shirts. So yeah, I happen to have that shirt on, and I didn't even notice it, but I said, hey, make me a meme of me eating Taco Bell while I'm holding a DoorDash bag, and have it say, thanks for the free food, and then at the bottom say, just kidding, I'm on my way. So it made me with that Taco Tuesday shirt on, and I was like, oh, that's freaking awesome. So I'm eating tacos on a Taco Tuesday and holding a DoorDash bag. So then I had to make me one with a pizza t-shirt, but I didn't have an idea for a pizza t-shirt, so they just used the same pizza that I was eating as the pizza that was on my shirt. So I thought that was interesting, but funny. And what's different is it's not the same cartoon me. The first one had glasses and a goatee. The second one has more of a shadowy white beard, which is, if you could see, is kind of a little bit like me. I don't claim to have a beard, but I kind of keep it trimmed up a little. Some days it gets shaggier than others, but I do have it kind of trimmed up today. And then I'll go for 2 or 3, 4 weeks, and then I'll trim it up again. I don't get too in a hurry about trimming what little bit of facial hair I have. But anyway, I like the first one better, except for the goatee. And the picture I uploaded didn't even have me in glasses, but it put me in glasses, which I do have readers. I don't wear glasses, but I thought that was pretty funny. The next one did not have glasses on, and my hair was different, and I didn't have that goatee. It was more of a scraggly looking facial hair. But either way, the point is made. I'm eating people's food, and I'm sitting at a 4.97 on my customer ratings. So yeah. So we got 4 more minutes to get this thing delivered. I'm gonna hit the pause, and we'll catch you guys on the other side and do a wrap up of this order. Hold on. All right, guys, we got that order delivered. I think it was on time anyway. I don't know about the end of it, or the pickup anyway, but the end I think was on time. Let's see, it was $8.75 with a $4.25 base and a $4.50 tip. So that puts us at $85.23 after 4 hours and 13 minutes. We have 9 out of 10 offers accepted. So continue dashing. Now people are blocking the road here. Let me see if I can go see if that was on time or what they did to me. Looks like somebody's trash is out in the middle of the street. So I'm up to 96 overall. So 99 on-time rate. So that one was on time. So late by 1 minute, early by 2 minutes. So um yeah, I'm in a 99% on my on time rating, which is just absolutely absurd, I think, after some of the struggles I had with that. Dang it, this does not look like the way I want to go. All right, I don't know how to get out of this neighborhood, and I don't know even where the heck I am, really. What did I do here? I don't think I want to come this way, that's for sure. Okay. So somehow that road curved that way. Ah, here we go. I was right there at the entrance, but didn't quite have it. So, alright guys, we are going to get back into our Dash, return to Dash. It says that there's a 7 to 17 minute wait, which is not quite normal. I see that we're dashing in the full darkness, and there's our here's yeah, I don't know where this came from. I just thought of this. It's like, and here's our dashing in the dark light, sponsored by the Rambling Dasher Amazon store. So if you go check out our Rambling Dasher Amazon store, this light, it'll be in there. The one that I use for filming these videos in the dark, or even if just in the house when I'm doing some videos in the house, just to give some light on my face, because so the video off of my phone or whatever won't be so grainy. It works pretty good, and it was like $10-15. I thought it was kind of cheap, but we have a Rambling Dasher Amazon store. So this light sponsored by the Rambling Dasher Amazon store. The link is down below in the description, or you'll probably see it in the comments, pinned in the comments as well. So check that out. And the great thing is, you don't have to buy this light. You can buy anything. As long as you use our link, we'll get a little commission off of it, and it doesn't cost you any extra. So if we humbly ask that if you aren't already using an Amazon affiliate link of someone else you know, then choose the one of your favorite Dasher and purchase all your Amazon through our link, and so you'll get everything you want, and you'll help out your favorite Dasher. So yeah, it's a win-win situation, right? Alright guys, we're going to hit pause till we get the next order, and we'll see what happens and let you know. We are at, like I said, $85, and we're going up on about a little over 4 hours, so 4 hours and 15 minutes or so. So yeah, we got to get some more orders, so we'll see in a minute. Hey guys, so we got a little $6 order for Sonic, and I think it was like 2 miles, so I accepted it. So we're sitting at Sonic right now, and they're going to be bringing it out shortly. So yeah, so we're gonna wait for that, get it delivered, and then we'll check in and let you know the particulars at the end of that delivery. See you in a minute. Alright guys, so we have loaded up this order, and we are about to head out. It says delivered by 8:52, and the directions say it's only 5 minutes, and we'll be there by 8:45. So that's a decent 7 minutes in a 5-minute delivery of grace period. So we're gonna get this thing done. I don't know where we're gonna go, but it looks like it's back across the freeway, through at least 3 roundabouts. Yay, because we just came through all 4 of the roundabouts, so we get to go back up to at least 3 of them. Maybe I see 3 of them. So anyway, it'll be all right. We're gonna get it delivered. All right, we'll see you after we drop this off. All right guys, so we got that one delivered. It took a while because, number one, I had no idea this little assisted living place was back here. And number two, she was waiting outside. She works here, and came out to get it, and I just handed it to her, and she took off. And I was like, trying to finish this order, and it requires a PIN number. Oh, Lord have mercy. So anyway, and the GPS was like half a mile off, so I had to go through all that rigmarole. Anyway, $6, $2 base, $4 tip. And it may have been late by the end of there because let's just see if what it says. Rating, I'm at 96 with a 99, so it was still on time. So let's see. Yeah, early by 3 minutes, early by 2 minutes on the delivery, so still on time. I'm at a 99% on my on-time rate, which is crazy. All right, here is a $12 for 13 freaking miles, and these orders are in Otter Creek and maybe Alexander, and 2 orders picking up from Slim Chickens. Well, I'm gonna accept them because it's getting close to 9 o'clock, and usually the 9 o'clock hour hits me kind of slow. So this will put us up over $100, and then we only need another less than 20, about another 17 bucks after we get this one delivered. So we're gonna go pick these 2 orders up and then get them delivered, and hopefully we get something else pretty quick after that. So see you in a minute. All right, so we got 2 Slim Chicken orders picked up, and we are headed out to deliver those. The first one only has about a 3-minute deliver by 9:18. GPS says we'll be there by 9:15. So I gotta get this one out the door and then get to the other one, which is over in Otter Creek, I think. So now we're down to 9:16. So yeah, we gotta get out the door. I think the best way for me to go is down the freeway, maybe. Yep, that's where it's taking me. All right. So we're gonna get this delivered, and this is not a road that allows me to turn that way, but we're gonna turn that way anyway. So, all right, guys, we'll see y'all in a little bit after we get this one knocked out. See ya. All right, guys, so we're in the dark here. I won't take much of your time, but we just dropped one order off and we're headed to the other one. We only have about a 2-minute window to get this one dropped, or the next one dropped off. So 2-minute grace period. It's 4 miles, 9 minutes away. So we're gonna head that way, see if we can't make up a little bit of time. It looks like it's in an apartment. Hopefully it's up front, not around back upstairs. So it probably is. Let's see. It's hard to tell. Hand it to the customer. When you see the basketball court, make a left. I should be outside. Okay. So maybe we can hand it to the customer and get it to them pretty quick. So, all right, we'll catch you on the other side. Thanks. All right, guys, we just got that second delivery dropped off. He came out and met me, so that was nice. That total order was $10 base pay, $2 tip, and $0 tip. Oh, wow. That was probably the biggest base pay I've ever had. $10 for a base pay, right? So thanks to DoorDash for that $10. And yeah, anyway, it is what it is. We got $12 out of the deal. We're up over 100. We're at 5 hours and 15 minutes at 103.23. So we're behind the gun to get 120 tonight. We got about 45 minutes before we hit the full 6 hours. I don't know that we're gonna make it 120 tonight. It's kind of one of those kind of nights. So, but we can do it. We could do it. It just is like, it's been one of those nights. I don't know what the deal is, but it's been a little bit slow. So I hit the pause deliveries because I don't want to get any orders down this way. So I'm gonna get back into Bryant from here and see if we can get any orders before 10 o'clock. So all right, we'll catch you on the other side as soon as we get an order. See ya. All right, guys, we got a small, like $5 order to Slim Chicken, and it said it was pretty doggone close. So it says deliver by 4:49. Directions say 2 minutes, 9:44, 1 minute. So where is this going though? Okay, I don't know exactly, but just right down the road. So probably this dude that I've seen that I may have delivered to before. I don't know exactly where he lives. It doesn't seem like there's a house or apartments there. It just seems like he might stay in a building or something. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna go take this food to this dude and we'll get it delivered. So it was only $5 and I hadn't got an order in like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, probably more than 10 minutes, because it was last at around 9:15ish and it's already 9:43. So yeah, it's been a good bit. I don't even think I've declined any. So yeah. Well, with this order, we ought to be getting closer, even though I still need another $12 or so, I think. 12, 13 bucks to hit our goal of 120. So I gotta go past here. Where the heck is this? Is this in a... not real sure. Not real sure where this is. Is this a house? Well, yeah. Maybe I have delivered here before. I have delivered here before. There you go. It's been a while. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so that was $5, $2 base pay, $3 tip. Continue dashing. I didn't pay that much attention, but we're at 108.23 and it's probably roughly 5 hours and 30 minutes. I'm just gonna go up in here and turn around. I am not liking this eating early and I don't know. I just feel hungry now. And I don't know what the deal is, if it's real hunger pains or just me being bored and wanting to eat on some food. Alright, I'm at 8,900 steps, so I only have about a 10-minute walk with the dog when I get home, so we'll see what that looks like. So 108.23, I need $12. So $12 in about 15 to 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, and that would put me right at 120. Not to say it can't be done, because I've done it before, so we'll see if we get any orders here. I'm hanging out around Alcoa. It seems to be, I mean, just like that was a $5 order, but I could do like 10 of those in an hour. But I'm not going to get 10 of those in an hour. I'll get one. There's just not a lot of places around here to get orders. There's B-Dubs, Whataburger. I bet Chili's is mostly closed. McAllister's is shut down. Moe's Southwest Grill is closed. So I guess I'm gonna make the circle and head down to Bryant See if anything is happening around Reynolds Road. See if I can get a $12 Popeyes order. I can tell you this, I haven't had a Popeyes order in a long while, or it doesn't seem like it anyway. I wonder if a lot of those orders go to people that aren't platinum. I wonder about that sometimes when I'm not getting orders, or I haven't been to certain places in a long time, or I don't get orders to certain places. It could be that most of those orders go to people that don't have platinum status because they're really low paying orders, or I don't know. I think about that kind of stuff. I don't know how true it could be, but possibly. So I don't know. If I don't get an order, I'm just gonna go to the house. If I drive all the way up to Bryant, turn left to go across the freeway up to the intersection of Highway 5, and I don't get an order by then, I'm just gonna call it a night at 108. So yes, and I always do this. I blame myself partially because during some peak times I went and filled the car up with gas. So I was probably signed off for a good 15-20 minutes there while I drove to the gas station, got gas. Maybe not 20 minutes, but maybe. But it would have been in a time frame. There's a $7 WingStop for 8 miles that is going to take me to where? Otter Creek. Dang it. I hate to take that, but I'll go ahead and take this one, and we'll get that $7. We'll go and see if we can make any other monies along the way. Maybe I'll get a double up when I get over towards WingStop and see if they send me another $5 to $7 order that says like 2 extra miles or something like that. It could happen. It happened one time earlier today, so why not again? That was on a $15 order, and then I got a $4 order added to it, so I just need another $5 or so to hit me at 120. So all right, I'm gonna hit pause. We'll catch you when we pick up this food. See you in a sec. All right, so this one is bound to be late because I did not get any kind of got your back on this one. So this one says, unless we can get it turned around, I was probably at least maybe 5-6 minutes late picking it up. Directions, it says deliver by 10:21, and we might make it back up in the it says we'll be there by 10:15. So I don't have great faith in it, but we may have an on-time order with cumulative time, so we'll have to wait and see on that, but we're gonna try. So it's 13 minutes away, and the roads are fairly clear at this time of night, so hopefully there won't be any traffic. Now we're gonna go the back roads, which don't give us any kind of let's see, 14 minutes that way, 13 minutes this way. So we're gonna go the back roads. Saves us 1 minute. Unless we get stuck at this light. Oh, look at that, it just changed on us. So okay, so 12 more minutes. We should be there by 10:15, which is about 6 minutes before the due time of 10:21. And yeah, so we're gonna see what we can do. We'll let you know when we get there and what happens. So hang tight, we'll finish this up strong. See you in a sec. All right guys, so we got that order delivered. I doubt that it was on time because I'm doing the slow roll, looking for the right building, trying to find the right entrance. Luckily, I found the right entrance. It was on the 3rd floor. So, yeah, I can't imagine it being on time, but maybe. So, here's the kicker. It was $7 with a $7 base pay and a 0 tip. So, but they did at the end leave a $2 additional tip. So, I'm going to go over there, and even though I think it's kind of a it is a tip, so I appreciate that. So I'm going to send them a new message I got that I found today. It is a, let's see if we can look at it. I don't know if you can see this or not on here. Thank you for your extra tip. I appreciate you. And it's like Michael Myers from whatever, Halloween. I can't read it on that screen, but maybe you can. But yeah, so I just sent them that. Because, you know, it's Halloween this week. Alright, so let's see. I don't know if I can tell where I'm at. I'm at 117.23. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it a night at 117.23 and go back at it tomorrow night in the hopes that we can do a little bit better. So so this week I am going to dash on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday because I don't want to be out there dashing on Halloween. For one, I do not want to dash on Halloween at all. So I am going to hit in dash and we'll look through all of the stuff in here. So 117.23, 6 hours and 9 minutes, 13 out of 14 offers, and we're sitting at 252.11 for the week. So we're over our 120 average because I mean we were pretty close there, and we did get 134ish the other day, so we're still ahead by quite a bit. So I'm quite pleased. I'm a little bit disappointed in tonight of only getting 117, but you're gonna have those nights, right? You're gonna have those nights. Some nights are gonna be better than others, and all we can do is go out there and I guess take on this philosophy. This is interesting. There's closed gates here, which is nice for this neighborhood to have closed gates at nighttime. It wasn't closed when I came through, so I don't know if it interesting. Anyway, we so the philosophy is I could stay at home and make 0, or I get out here and kick my butt for a few hours. Leave feedback about your last dash in under 1 minute. I don't know that I want to do that. How satisfied are you with the number of offers received during a dash? I'm satisfied. Next, can you tell us more about why you chose that answer? Well, I cannot do that right now. Felt it was good, but had some downtime. Here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in this little in this gas station that's not open and type this out real quick. Felt it was good, but had some downtime and some offers were on the low side, period. Alright, well, that was easy enough. Okay, so I'm going to go and look at the ratings real quick, and then we'll move on to the other stuff. So I'm at 96 overall. So yeah, that last order turned out to be on time. I don't know how. 5 minutes late, early by 5 minutes. Well, there you go. So we got a zero. It wasn't early, it wasn't on time overall. So that was good. A good wash. Alright, so okay, so back out of that. Our overall rating right now, and get some light up in here. The overall Dasher rating, I'm at, and maybe a record for me, is 96. My acceptance rate is sitting at 80%, which is 27 out of 30 points. Completion is at 100%. On time is at 99%, which is crazy for me. And I didn't have a single late one tonight that I can recall, and I knocked some out that were. So yeah, my quality is at 100, which is 15 out of 15. The on time is at 99%, which is 29 out of 30, which is unheard of. Customer rating 4.97. I'm still a little peeved about that, just because I don't know why over the last month I've gotten 3 4 stars. Really I got 4, but then DoorDash went in and excluded one because of some unforeseen circumstance that was, they said, was not my fault, so they excluded it. I'm at 3,359 lifetime deliveries. So yeah, I feel pretty good. I feel like this is what I don't know. I ran into this dude today, one of my first dashes. I talked to him for a little while, and he said he'd been going since about 10:30, and this was around 5 or 6 o'clock, maybe 5ish. He said he'd been going since 10:30. He only made $78, and I'm just like, oh well. I mean, I just said, you know, that's not bad. And I guess he seemed to think it was okay. I would be perturbed if I only made from 10 o'clock till 5 o'clock at night, and I only made 70 something dollars. Now granted, I do my dashing in relatively peak time, and he said he was platinum, so I just don't know. I mean, he didn't show me anything, so I don't know. I did show this one lady tonight the super secret trick that's not so secret, but if you don't know about it, to go in and exclude your late orders. You have 5 exclusions in a rolling 100. So I talked exclusively about 3 things to increase your on-time rate, and mine's up to 99%. So I talked about those 3 things in the previous episode, so go check that out. I think it's probably around episode 155 or so, or not, so probably 151. I'm not 100% certain about that, but the episode that came out yesterday, or the episode just before this one, I apologize, I don't know. I think it's going to be episode 151, based upon what's in the pipeline right now. So, and I'm blocking the light somehow. There we go. So, anyway, the customer rating is worth 10 out of 10 points. I have seen people that either they don't get the same points values that I get. So I don't know if they're testing it out in different markets where like the quality rate is only worth 10 or something like that. And then I see people that share on the screen that says they have contract violation, and I don't know if that affects their rating or anything like that. I just don't know. But who knows? I don't know how all it works at different places. So, but anyway, we are happy where we are with our overall Dasher rating at 96. Especially after some of the stuff we went through when they first moved over to this process. I feel like I make a lot more money now than I used to, and work the same amount of hours but make about 60 more bucks a week, at least, maybe more. I forgot to take the trash out earlier. Okay, so let's jump over to our earnings for tonight. So right now we are sitting at 250. Oh no, that's for the week. Sorry, let me go to, it's 252 for the week. For Wednesday, October maybe 29th, we are sitting at 117.23. We did 6 hours and 9 minutes of dash time with 4 hours and 52 of active time. So we had a little bit unusual of more inactive time than what we would normally have. And I mean, I only had one that was kind of out of the way. Well, I will take that back. I had a couple, like this one that I went all the way to down towards Otter Creek, and I turned the dash, or I paused the dash till I got back to Bryant. So I think I had one of those, and then one that was way out to the west of Benton. I actually had two out in the same area, so I had two of those that take about 10 minutes to get back to a restaurant area, let's say. And then I just had some other time where I'm just driving around and not getting orders, which is kind of odd in this new system, because I do tend to stay pretty busy. So anyway, a little bit over almost an hour, and it seems like it's about, if I do the math correctly, it's about an hour and 17 minutes out of 6 hours and 9 minutes. So really not that bad compared to what it used to be. It used to be an hour and a half, 2 hours every 6 hours. Not so much anymore. So I had 13 accepted offers, and of those I had 16 deliveries. So we had 3 double stacks. I will say I seem like we get more double stacks now than what we used to get. So I don't know if that's part of this new Dasher thing with the, whatever the boost is, that you get more double stacks, and they do kind of trick you a little bit, because I did decline. The one I declined was $9 for 2 deliveries. And I was like, no, that's only $4.50 a piece, and I just I'm not gonna do that. I did accept one for $12, and it turns out it was a $10 base pay with a $2 tip on one and 0 tip on the other. So yeah, it is kind of weird in that regard. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I think that's primarily the things. Oh, the tips. So this one here, I kind of almost expected to have more in tips. $54 in base pay. I expected to have more in base pay, because I had a $10 base pay, $7 base pay. I had a lot of good base pays today because of low or no tip, right? In the last 2 orders I had a $10 base pay and a $7 base pay with $4 in tips on those 2, it was 3 deliveries. So So $54.75 in base pay, and customer tips is $62.48. That includes the last one that was $2 as an additional tip. So that was the only order I got that with an additional tip. The other night I had two. I had a $5 one and a $10 one. So that was nice on Monday night. So who knows what's going to happen tomorrow night? We're going to get out and find out. So 1-7, we'll end it there. 117.23 for the night. We got out there. We tried our best. We shoot for the stars, and some nights they're a lot better than others, but still $117. I cannot complain. So make sure that you check out our sponsors, the Rambling Dasher Amazon store. The link's in the description. And check out our other links. We have a t-shirt shop. My daughter has some Japanese inspired shirts and hoodies. There's other things out there that we get, just like if you want to save money on gas, we use Upside. So if you do that and use our code, then we get a bump in our price off of gas, and you get a bump off the price off of gas when you go fill up at those gas stations. I have an Ally bank account, so if I get referrals there, then you get money for opening the account and I get money for opening the account. And if you're used to saving money at a regular savings, not a savings and loan, I don't think they have this, but a regular local bank, you probably are getting really low interest rate. I think the Ally Bank is paying like 3.25 or 3.4 maybe right now. But yeah, if you move money into those accounts, we both get a bonus for opening. I don't know what else. Maybe if you open up a Robinhood account, we both get some kind of stock for free. So I don't know what that would be, but I've got a Roth IRA at Robinhood. I've got a traditional IRA there that I rolled over, and I also have a taxable investment account there that it has no protections as far as taxes go. And I wish I had all that money in a tax-free account like a Roth, but yeah, for whatever reason I don't. Anyway, yeah, check them out. We appreciate it. I'm gonna head to the house here. Thank you guys for watching along. Appreciate you guys so much for checking out our channel. We hope you like and subscribe, and we will see you back here tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.